Tout Bouts exclusive.
I'm Big Pop, and I'm not wearing pants. You know how they say when you've been drinking, you're more honest? Well, I just had a 12-pack of beer and I watched Raw, so here's my opinion about tonight's Monday Night Raw. Let me get my notes here. Kane and Daniel Bryan versus The Shield was a great start. It was good because they ended the last Raw, and you really want to know who these new guys are. They're really freaking good. So it was nice to see Kane and Daniel Bryan get jumped in the match. We knew primetime players weren't going to win. They are getting better, and I've been really hard on them before because, you know, they suck. But they have been getting better. But the addition to The Shield tonight really made it stand out in my opinion. AJ beats Tamina? Really? Come on now. Tamina could beat me up. And AJ, well, I would let her pin me, but for completely different reasons. AJ beating Tamina is ridiculous, and I don't know what to say. It's a Divas match. Who gives a shit? I cannot read this note. Punk's promo was interrupted by The Miz tonight. It was great. It set up like, oh my god, we're going to see Miz TV and a lie detector test. But come on, dude. What is this? Steve Wilkos? Maury Povich? They don't need to bring a freaking lie detector to WWE, and as we've seen later by the main event, it was totally useless. Nothing even happened from it, but it was nice to see Miz go head-to-head with Punk. I think Miz is getting way better on the mic. I know Punk has way more years experience on the mic, but Miz, to his credit, he's getting better. During the Cena and the Cena and Sheamus match and Ziggler and Big Show, the King talks about the hot kisses between John and AJ. Holy shit, dude. Are you really trying to sell this right now? There's something going on. That was the most awkward kiss ever. If I didn't know better, I'd think that fucking Cena was gay trying to kiss a girl for his first time. It was awful, and they just need to leave the storyline alone because it's garbage. It's garbage. Come on. It's soap opera, and you're fucking up my wrestling. Stop it. Stop it. King referred to John Cena and Sheamus' tag team as one of the best tag teams of all time. Hell no. Let me hear from you. I want to know what tag team in history is better than John Cena and Sheamus. All of them? Oh wait, no, sorry. Not counting primetime players because clearly they suck. But seriously, Cena and Sheamus versus Legion of Doom. No. Cena and Sheamus versus the Dudley Boys. Are you fucking nuts? There's no way. Sheamus would end up doing a freaking table and Cena would end up with a freaking chair between his skull. No way that's going to happen. Sheena and Sheamus. 12 beers. Cena and Sheamus versus the Steiners? Come on, dude. Steiner line, Steiner recliner. It's all over. Said and done right there. There's no way they're better than that. Demolition? Okay, fine. These are tag teams that have been together forever. But there's a tag team that was only wrestled 1 or 2 times, just like Cena and Sheamus, that is way better than them. And that was the Mega Powers. That's right. We're talking about Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage versus Cena and Sheamus. It's so funny how fast people forget about all these teams in the past. It's all about the modern era. Well, guess what? The modern era sucks because you have 2 people on the head of the modern era, and that's freaking Cena and Sheamus. And they're not Hogan. They're not Ultimate Warrior. They're not Macho Man. They're not Ricky Steamboat. They're not Bret Hart. They're not DX. They're not Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Dude, way better tag team. New Age Outlaws, way better tag team. Come on, King. The Muppets and Flo Rida doing a promo for the tribute to the troops. Don't you want to offer the troops something where they want to come back to this country, that they got to come back to Flo Rida and the Muppets? It is what it is. Sandow needs to offer his internships to people other than white guys. You need to bring a smart black guy up there, or maybe an Asian chick. Come on, honestly, look at corporations, look at other businessmen, and look at celebrities. Their assistants and their interns are not just white guys. They're cute little college girls, or they're Asian chicks, or they're Indian dudes. You need to go that route because this whole business is crap. Hey, here's my question for Damian Sandow. Do you like being a game show host and beating up clowns while you wait for Cody Rhodes to get better? The Santino match that came out of that was stupid. That's the reason why I called him a clown. It was ridiculous. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of Damian Sandow's time. Brad Maddox came back. And the biggest question I have right now is, who gives a shit? You know, watching ADR and Sin Cara wrestle each other really made me miss Rey Mysterio wrestle Eddie Guerrero. And if you really want to see a good match that was better than this one we watched tonight, I'm going to post an Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio match, probably from WCW era or earlier, or Ring of Honor, when they wrestled Punk. There was a great three-way between Punk, Rey Mysterio, and Eddie Guerrero. You need to watch. It's going to be on the Talp Outs page. Check it out. Hey, King, making jokes about handicapped people is not cool. Knock it off. You cannot use a heart attack as an excuse. You've always made crappy jokes, and you talking about be a star. Don't make fun of handicapped people. I'm handicapped because I can't speak right now because I had 12 beers. Don't do it. Bad news. Bad business. I wrote the rest of my questions in a book called Acceptance Therapy, which is supposed to help you stop drinking. It didn't work. I dropped the book. Okay. During the ADR and Sin Cara match, one of the audience members yells, "On delay, on delay." Speaking of racist jokes, or distasteful jokes, I actually kind of like this one. Sorry. I'm a dick. Seriously, Sin Cara, if you're wearing a mask and you worry about people ripping it off, put on a chin strap. It's very simple. They wear them in the NFL. Little thing goes right from here. El Chino Strapo. It's not going to come off. You know what I mean? Take that whole thing out of the equation. Sin Cara hurt. It looked like by the end of the match he was kind of struggling a little bit, and he was a little slower than normal. I think he might be hurt. So if you don't see Sin Cara, thank God. But at the same time, check your Bleacher Report or check your other wrestling rags. I think Sin Cara might be hurt. I want to do some research on the last time ADR wins a pay-per-view, because he always kicks ass on SmackDown, he always beats everybody on Raw, but when it comes down to the big match against Randy Orton or John Cena or Big Show or Sheamus or blah 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 blah, he always loses. So here's a list of the last time ADR, Alberto Del Rio, means Albert the River. I don't know why I said that, but it means here's the list right now to see when the last time Alberto Del Rio actually won a pay-per-view match. I like the promo for the Attitude Era DVD, but seriously, what DVD are you going to sell in 10 years for this era? The lame era? The bullshit era? The PG era? I probably would say that the best term is the meh era. 10 reasons why I would bang Vickie Guerrero. Numero 1, she's got a big ass. You can bang her from behind and put her face in the pillow where you can't see her. Number 2, she probably has some money. Number 3, I'm stuck. Held at gunpoint, I would bang her. I would kind of have to. 4, my family or my friends were held at gunpoint, I would probably have to bang her. 5, I'd say probably after 24 beers, not 12. I'd have to be twice as drunk as I am now in order to bang her, so that's number 5. Number 6, she has a winning lottery ticket in between her legs. Number 7, why would I bang Vickie Guerrero? Why on earth anybody bang Vickie Guerrero? And Eddie banged her when she was way uglier. It seems like she had some facial reconstruction, something, maybe a couple sit-ups. She was a little better. Why would I bang number 7? Oh, no, wait, 7. She's the Raw GM. I would do the whole Dolph Ziggler angle and see, like, hey, she got some power. I'd probably do it that way. Number 8, she has my dog hostage. Number 9, she slipped me a roofie. And number 10, I would bang. The number 10 reason why I would bang Vickie Guerrero is because she said I was that she was AJ Lee, and I was 3 cases of beer down. That's right. What's up with Vince coming out with the on-the-job training of Vickie Guerrero? Alright, is this like your little thing right now? You may or may not. The on-the-job training. So Vince comes out and he's telling her what to pick and all that. Why doesn't Vince just come out and do it? What's the point of Vickie Guerrero being there? It's lame. I'm making me feel like she's being trained right now, and just get rid of her. She's just superfluous. Ooh, there's a word. She's just superfluous, and if you really want to, give that position in Raw a little bit more authority, you would either let her choose the matches or not at all. Quite honestly, the only person who showed any authority tonight, and not Vince McMahon, was Teddy Long for the Fatal 4-Way, which I'll talk about in a second. The ladder match with John Cena versus Ziggler at TLC is going to actually make a lot of sense. Cena's probably going to win, which sucks for Ziggler, because he had the freaking briefcase for almost a year now. But it's really going to add another dimension into the Punk and Rock fight that's going to come up in Royal Rumble, because we both know Ryback is not going to beat Punk in Brooklyn at TLC. Not going to happen, because Ryback's not going to wrestle The Rock. It's going to be Punk versus Rock. Let's just get that straight. And the whole Cena thing is going to be a little twist, so maybe something will happen. But watch Cena beat Ziggler at TLC. Thank God Punk did not take the test, and we have to watch Heyman wrestle Ryback next week, because it just seems like another heart attack waiting to happen. Ooh, Brad Maddox got a second chance. Oh, because he's going to become part of the WWE. Well, guess what? He has matches in the WWE. He's already in the WWE. He sucks. He's too small. He has no mic skill. He has some sort of southern accent. I understand whatever reason they wanted to put on there. But he wrestled against Randy Orton. He got mugged. So Brad Maddox is the new Heath Slater, except instead of wrestling the old wrestlers, he's wrestling new wrestlers. And you don't imagine Brad Maddox is going to win a match anytime soon, unless he wrestles Heath Slater. Was it just me, or does Kid Rock look like he's been living under a rock? He looks rough, man. I don't have my hat with me right now, but you see that? I'm a Carolina Panthers fan, man. And even though they suck ass this year, especially this year, I mean, I love Cam Newton and all, but was Brad Maddox coming out in super camming? Are you joking me? You want to see some real super camming, go to my other website, supercamming.com. Yeah, Maddox sucks all the way around, dude. He's too small. It's like me wrestling Professor S, so you know I can beat his ass anytime.
Hey man, that's fucked up.
We got the Shield triple power bombing, or spike power bomb, wherever you want to call it, to Daniel Bryan, to The Miz, and to Randy Orton tonight. It's pretty badass. They're kind of making their self known, but we'll see how long that lasts until they start breaking up and wrestling on their own. We've seen it with the Nexus, so. Does Paul Heyman really look like a walrus? Yeah, I guess he does. Fatal 4-Way best idea right now. I was getting ready for a really crappy another tag team match, which is just like the Sheamus and Cena match versus Ziggler Big Show. All right, it's a couple weeks before the pay-per-view. Let's get a couple of the extra matches, and we'll put the two guys, the good guys on one team, and the other two bad guys on another team, and wrestle each other. Really what I thought was going into Kofi and Truth versus Cesaro and Barrett. Especially putting a Kofi and Truth together. I'm like, oh geez, here we go again. They're going to make them a tag team. They're going to drop Kofi back down into the ranks. But by Teddy Long coming out and making it Fatal 4-Way, by all means, this match was definitely hot, man. It was great. There was a lot of great moves. Great ending. Again, this just proves Cesaro's no nonsense. One of the commentators referred to R-Truth's juking and jiving. I call it air humping. Oh, and also during the Fatal 4-Way, Cesaro and Barrett versus each other. Damn good combination. I really think these two guys would put on a great match if they ever decided to put two bad guys against each other. The King made a reference that he would rather watch these guys pound each other all night. That's gay. Stop being gay. The end of the Fatal 4-Way was really good. Cesaro's a breath of fresh air. It was just a great match. I don't think I can say enough about it. It was phenomenal, and I'm glad that actually made a 3-hour Raw watchable. Okay, we know WWE films sucked and they all fell down. Sorry, you're the ones that decided to make the Marine and the Marine 2 and the upcoming Marine 3. But stop showing me previews of the day. If you really want to sell more copies of this crap movie that you guys made, charge an extra $5 in the ticket and give it to the people who show up at the show. This way you'll get rid of some of the DVDs. Otherwise, I don't want to see that shit. For Tout Bout's Drunken Notes on Big Pop. We'll see you next time.